We are at Tongogara Refugee Camp, a cosmopolitan community where we have about 15,000 families here that are being catered for. This is one and the only refugee camp that we've got here in Zimbabwe, where we have witnessed the United Nations Human Rights Commission doing quite a tremendous work to make sure that people that have been displaced for various reasons are here feeling at home and being catered for as far as their various issues are concerned. Half of this population, if not more than half of this population, is coming from the DRC Congo, where we have seen a lot of people migrating into Zimbabwe, but of course some of them are going to also moved out to various countries. But this is one of the places where they're actually where they're actually residing right here before they transit to other countries. But they've been here for years, as we have witnessed. Some of these family members have been here for more than 20 years. Also, they're being taken care of right here in Tongogara, down in Chipinge, right here.
Yeah, we are happy here because our project assists us to our needs in the community. Like myself, I managed to pay a scholarship for my son at university.
So you're also part of this community as well?
Yeah, sorry?
You come from here?
Yes.
You live in the community as well?
Yes.
Originally, which country are you from?
From Rwanda.
How long have you been here?
20 years ago.
20 years ago?
Yes.
Okay, and so this farming is also helping you to sustain and make enough money?
Yes. Yeah.
So do you have any children that you have given birth to while you're in Zimbabwe?
Yes, 4.
4 children?
Yeah, 4
since you came in?
Yes.
And this agriculture business has been sustaining?
Yes.
We support them with the seeds and the other inputs, and then they produce it on their own. We also have a resident agri-tax officer from the government. I think she's here, Madam Rungano, who also works to build the capacity. And what UNHCR does is to mobilize the resources, work through an implementing partner, and in this case, our implementing partner is World Vision. I think they are busy somewhere. We have another team around. So each family having 0.1 of a hectare, the land demand still remains high, and we are in the process of trying to mobilize more resources so that we at least increase the land ownership to about 0.25 of a hectare. And we work with the government through the Department of Social Development to identify the beneficiaries who are labor endowed and who can do this. The reason why we try to promote this kind of activity is it's because of the uncertainty of the support mechanisms or the social safety nets that are currently in place. Like we know that the refugees get issues like cash for food through WFP. They also get other supplies, but there can be challenges in the pipelines. Plus, we don't also give other things that the household need, like they might need the women, for instance, to do their hair. We don't support that, both in cash and in kind. So we would like to improve the household economy by making sure that they've got extra cash. They harvest and then we left them to do it on their own. Now they've even bought a fridge, the other equipment, all these nets for fishing, and we can't meet the demand in the camp. So this has actually inspired another change. We as UNHCR will support them to fence the place like this, because as you are aware, we are in the interface with the Sawe Conservancy.
We seek to enhance self-reliance for refugees and asylum seekers. That we also seek to establish a vocational skills center in Tongogara Refugee Camp with the aim of promoting access to higher and tertiary education for our refugees, asylum seekers, as well as members from the host community. That we also committed that we want to include refugees, to facilitate inclusion of refugees in sport and cultural programs. So these are some of the pledges we made, and we are guided by these fundamental pledges to ensure that we adopt a new way of doing business. You may be asking yourselves to say, why do you want to promote self-reliance of refugees? As a country, like I mentioned, as a progressive member of the international community, we are very much aware that aid that simply provides calories for the stomach and water for the throat is a reduction of people into things. It's a mean objective. So we need to go beyond provision of aid. We need to ensure that we cultivate the spirit of empowering our persons of concern. We ensure that these people are empowered. We ensure that these people contribute towards their household economy. We ensure that they also contribute towards the development of this country. And by the way, we are also guided by the fundamental principles of the National Development Strategy 1.
The internet world is actually becoming a right also. So we created this center as a livelihood center for the youth. It's run in the same old way like we used to do with internet cafes. It's managed by a group of 20 youths, which comprise of boys and girls, and also their homogen is like a mixture of refugees and the host community. Since our targeting policy is that whatever we do, be it in the irrigation, be it in the pig garden, whatever intervention we do, we make sure that we mix with the host community. And the major objective there being to promote peaceful coexistence, because we want to have a balance between the two populations so that we don't create some kind of conflict. So that's what we do. So here the youth run this center. They do printing services, typing services, surfing services, and also the students. Maybe as you can see, we actually have one young guy like that in the corner there. They have access, but what they do is you come and pay your dollar, and then you get your 400 megabytes of of